Hello buddy, my name is Eric, and today we're going to be taking a look at Edit This Cookies. This is a fake Edit This Cookie, note the S. Now this claims to be a cookie editor, and it's got a staggering number of users for a potentially malicious Chrome extension. I was alerted to this by a member of my Discord who noticed that this didn't seem right. Now it's got relatively few reviews, it's just a copycat. What a great extension, what a great extension. Pretty much all are positive except for one person who noticed that this is in fact a copycat. So first of all, let's install this and see if it does anything sketchy. Now, it's got its own website where it looks like we've got non-removable apps. We've got ads. I don't think you're allowed to do that with AdSense, but okay. Now let's see, does it work as expected? Yep, all looks like it does. I think it's simply stolen code. Now, what I would be concerned about here is this could be a wonderful setup for an info stealer because it's already got a good excuse to be able to read your Chrome cookies and see the chain. Oh, no, this is a picture. This is not buttons. And there's no social media, and most of this is pictures. So that none of that is good. So now let's take a look at the actual source code. So we go to local app data, and we go to Google Chrome, user data, extensions. I believe it's this one. And this looks the part. So we've got all of this code. And then as we go into the source, I imagine we'll find our mystery. So I'm just going to install VS Code so we can get a better look at it. And while we're waiting, I'll tell you about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Nakavo. Why Nakavo? Because your data deserves the best in protection without breaking the bank. From enterprises to small businesses, organizations trust Nakavo for top-rated affordable data protection. Back up your VMware, Microsoft 365, and NAS with ease. Enable powerful ransomware protection and lightning-fast recovery. And with subscriptions starting at just $2.50 per VM per month, scalability is effortless. Nakavo has been consistently featured in Gartner's Voice of the Customer report due to their positive feedback. You can try Nakavo's backup solutions today for free. Just click the link in the description. I also don't love the names being random letters and numbers, and this is clearly obfuscated JavaScript. We can try putting this into a JavaScript deobfuscator. Also see any potentially questionable APIs. First of all, we'll just beautify and deobfuscate this, and then we'll take a closer look at that. Now, where is this going? I never like a fake 404 error. Okay, let's just go to the page, see if there's any homepage for this. This is looking like an ad network. Yeah, this appears to be a Chinese ad network. Here it's collecting some data about what type of device you're on. I don't know why it's got an option for an iPhone, because you can't run a Chrome extension on an iPhone. Here we've got some, yep, this is definitely ads. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff here that I don't like. Oh, yikes. So this payload will check if we're in facebook.com. So if our host name is facebook.com, we try to send a message, get info. Now, I imagine this is going to be triggered in our yes. So this is triggered in our main run app. So we select this. Now, I don't know what that's going to do, but oh, that's funny. They were actually able to, Facebook actually put a specific thing in here to see. That is weird. So there's some sort of Facebook spyware. So this fetches your profile title. Despite looking like random strings, this user script has some of them saved, not all though. Now here, okay. So here is all of these things. So these are, this is your username. That's just profoundly odd. And this is for threads. So they've got a very strange Facebook stealer going on here. None of this code has any place in a legitimate, I'm curious if I change the code. In fact, we can see this malicious code does run and it dumps out what it would have contained. What I was most concerned about was whether it would, whether this thing would trigger for credentials, but it doesn't seem to. So it's just a very basic form of Facebook spyware, along with a bunch of adware. Now we can just scroll through everything that contains a .com to see if there's anything else weird. There's also this domain, which ironically, although ad block in this context probably refers to a block of advertising, not a program that blocks ads. And this is either a typo or a phishing site. My money is on a phishing site, given that this is a real domain that is actually registered by someone, which, what are the odds if it's a typo? So they've got another stealthed domain here. Let's see what Feishu means. Oh, it's another Chinese service. So this is some sort of adware and spyware that comes from Chinese. Comes from a Chinese operation. It's not that well obfuscated, so you actually can quite easily reverse engineer everything in it, which is not really how you want to design malware. As far as I can see, it's not a full-blown info stealer. There's no exfiltration of cookies, but there's a lot of stuff in here I don't like. And there's adware and spyware tracking everything you do on Facebook. So don't install this. Always, I made a video a while ago where I recommended this, but whatever browser you use, go to your extensions, go to manage extensions, check, are there any that look a bit off? Are there any that you just don't need? Don't leave them enabled. Also, if you do use some smaller extensions, my recommendation is you go here and you can just create a new profile. And you can use your extensions on a different profile as long as you don't need your data. And if there was an info stealer embedded in one, good luck, they're not getting anywhere. And as well, extension permissions wouldn't allow them to spread to the broader computer. So that's going to be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and tell me in the comments below what you think about all of this. That's all from me for now. Bye.